Hello everyone, welcome to Clantis Doing a Good podcast, and I am so stoked guys with this particular video because you love me, right? And I love you right back. And I am talking about this wonderful community. The other time when you saw me, I cried about not having a cell phone because my cell phone was actually, it was retiring and it decided I'm no longer going to work. You guys, you've been pushing me for way too long. And so the screen just went blank. I could hear the messages coming through. I could even hear the phone ring. But when it's time to answer or to check my text messages, I would see absolutely nothing but a blank screen. So I did try to take the cell phone to somebody to fix it. They told me that the screen is cracked. Maybe there's something wrong inside of the cell phone. And they told me the price I just could not afford it. I was like, you know what? I think it's best that I get a whole new cell phone because the amount of money that I was being told to fix the phone, it sounded to me like a whole brand new phone that I could just get and, the problem is fixed at least for the next 4 or 5 years because that's how long I hold a phone in my possession. Sometimes it can go up to 7 years if I'm really taking care of my cell phones. I'm not a person who's good with changes, but nonetheless, we have a new cell phone, a brand new cell phone. And I'm going to tell you how on earth, of course, it's already open. So I'm now going to unbox it. And the reason why I needed to quickly unbox it's the process of setting up email, setting up WhatsApp, and also everything else that I need on the cell phone, including adding my YouTube channels and downloading other apps that I need for my YouTube channels. As you guys already know that I am a YouTuber. So basically, this is the cell phone. I am so, okay, I don't know. Okay, let us not go up. This is the cell phone. It is a Galaxy A25, what do you call it? 5G. I don't know if you'll be able to see because sometimes the lighting can be very bright and it will shine on the box. I can't see because I forgot to turn the camera screen finder. Now, I do also have the receipt. Oh, wait, things are falling. I'm getting too excited. I do have the receipt right here. I'm not going to show too much because some of my details are, let me just fold it so I can show you the price. Here's the price right here, 5,999 Rand. So the reason I'm blocking this side is because it's got my personal information and address that they needed to take. This is the receipt. Again, the invoice is 5,999 Rand 1 cent. And I got it at the mall, Samsung store, in Eastgate, Johannesburg. Now, how did I get to this baby? Now, guys, this is why I say you guys love me so much. I will tell you the prices in rands and dollars. Okay, let's start with the dollar amount. The 5,999 in US dollars, that is $340.74. Okay, that's US dollars. So I just, as I was busy the calculations, I realized that the South African exchange rate, it is 1760 to the US dollars. So those of you that are coming down to South Africa, you are going to be balling. I'm telling you, 1760 to 1 US dollars. That is the exchange rate currently in South Africa. So now let's talk about how I got to my new baby. It is courtesy or the love of Cynthia Robertson. Cynthia Robertson, she's from Washington, D.C. She donated on my PayPal $10. I mean, it might sound like, oh, it's just $10. No. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I just told you the exchange rate to the dollar in South Africa is 1760. Okay, 1760. So 10 US dollars is a lot of money. And then my biggest donation came from Darlene Burton together with her husband of $38. In rands, that is 848 rand 66 cents. Now, I was like, whoa, $38. Anyways, the Burtons are heading to South Africa in December. Last year they were here. We spent Christmas together as well as the New Year. And now they are returning this December. And I am looking so forward. Thank you so very much, darling, and your husband, as well as Cynthia. Cynthia, you know, you always carry my bag. I don't know what I did to deserve you in my life. Thank you so much, because she doesn't only send $10 with PayPal. She also super thanks my other channels as well, and she'll put a $10 there and a $10 here, and all of that, guys, got me this cell phone. However, though, I did also contribute some amount, like the remainder, because this cell phone, like I said, it's 5,999, and all in all that I got in donations was about, let's say, $410, which is a lot of money that actually was able to buy me the cell phone. But also I needed other things as well to add onto this cell phone. So some of the money that I earned from YouTube, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that watch the ads. When you watch the ads on a YouTuber's video, we get paid, even though I and YouTube, we get a cut from each ad that you watch. I take 55% of the ad revenue, and YouTube takes 45% of the ad revenue. So do not think, oh, I did not contribute, or maybe next time. No. By watching the ads, you contributed towards me getting this, baby, because some of the money that was remaining, I took from my YouTube check, and I was able to buy this cell phone. So you all contributed very, very lovingly. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna let you know, those of you, I know that sometimes watch experience is what you value more than your watch experience being interrupted by an ad. I do beg you to watch the ads whenever you see them, because that is how we get paid. I mean, I did tell you my story that as a Black person in South Africa, most of the time, the money that we earn doesn't necessarily only comes to us. There's this thing called black tax as well, that we have to take care of our extended family members, where nobody is working, there is no income. Now, because you have something, they kind of like look up to you, especially now at this time of the month, from the 25th all the way to about the 1st of a new month. You will get phone calls coming from all kinds of family members. Sometimes you will get emergencies, sometimes you will get death announcements, and we all have to chip in something towards making sure that whoever has passed on get a decent burial, etc., and so on. So when you watch the ads, you actually help me to save up on such things, so that I'm able to assist my family members as well. Unfortunately, the South African economy is not creating jobs at all. There might be some jobs that are being created, but I think it's more like around scarce skills. By scarce skills, I'm talking about critical skills. That is why the South African Home Affairs has opened an invitation on anybody that is not a South African citizen with special or with critical skills to apply for a critical skills visa, etc., and so on. So there's a lot that goes on as a South African citizen, and I'm sure many South Africans that watch this channel can attest to what I am talking about. So it's not a habit of mine to ask for money. I'm very uncomfortable to ask for money. In fact, South Africans are terrified to ask for money. We can ask for help for other things, but we always avoid the money aspect, because that's not how we were brought up. We were brought up, however, to share your difficulty that you may be going through. And maybe somebody who understands what you are talking about will say, hey, listen, can I wire you so much amounts of money so that you can begin to solve this issue? And of course, there's going to be resistance at first, but inside we're like, yes, thank you, please. So we were like, oh, no, it's okay. I'll see what I can do. But of course, as a South African citizen, I know that I'm going to wire the money anyway to either a family or a friend or somebody to begin and solving that issue, which obviously money is implicated in that situation. Again, South Africans can attest to that. However, I also did learn that if you ask not, you get not. Because you will never know how many people out there are willing to open up their hearts and say, hey, this is the little that I can give you. So thank you guys for that. For watching the ads, you opened your heart up for me to be able to get my cell phone. I mean, I must also confess, not having a cell phone for how many months now? Probably almost 3 months has been liberating. I don't want to lie. As you guys already know, I'm not good with calls. I'm not good with text messages. I'm not good with anything. I have trauma, I suppose, from those things. And as a result, not having my cell phone ring, it is beautiful. It is liberating. And not having the cell phone work, I almost got addicted not to have the cell phone to begin with. But because I'm a YouTuber and sometimes I do use my cell phone to create content where I can't carry my camera. I'm in South Africa after all. And when you are in South Africa, please do not be a tourist. They will snap it and snatch it and they will run away with your cell phone. So be very careful when you are in South Africa and you are taking videos and pictures. Of course, there are places where you be safe. I will tell you, yeah, you're safe. You are safe here. You can do your thing. But there are other spots that you cannot whip up your camera or your cell phone and take pictures because you are going to lose your cell phone. That's for sure. And I'm sure, and I've heard that France is like the same way. I was shocked to my bone to hear that in France as well, they snatch cell phones from tourists if you are a little bit careless. So here as well, be careful when you come here. So once again, darling Burton and your husband, I look forward to seeing you again in December. Cynthia, may you all guys be blessed abundantly. $340 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And it helped me getting the cell phone. So all my friends, wait, I'm beginning to forget my friends now. Stace, Slew, Jerry just moved from Miami. He is now here in South Africa. We're hanging out actually on Sunday because immediately when I got this baby, and then I kind of like re-downloaded my WhatsApp. Messages started coming through. And then, of course, those of you that I haven't answered yet, I am going to answer you guys or reply to you guys. I see also emails as well that I have not read in 3 months that came through 3 months ago. I apologize, guys, as you know now that I did not have a cell phone basically to check those emails. Somebody else might be saying, but don't you have a laptop? I'm working on that. Let's just put it that way. I am working on that. I did have a laptop, but I had to return it to where I used to work. So I don't have it no more for me to use to see emails coming through. Most of the time anyways, I relied on my cell phone. So I'm very grateful, guys. Thank you. So I thought, let me come here and update you regarding the phone situation and the donations. Thank you so much. Anyways, I will continuously post the PayPal link in my description box in case now you want to help me out with a laptop type of situation. Because as a content creator, a laptop is definitely needed for editing and for all these other stuff that we need these type of situations. Again, you don't have to. You can just watch the ads. You can watch the ads. The long ads, I will give you grace on that one. You can skip it. But the ones that are less than 2 minutes or 2 minutes long, please, you can leave it play, go mix yourself a cup of coffee, or just go take a pull or a puff or whichever way it's called, because I don't smoke, and then the ad will be done. Then you come back and you enjoy the viewing of the videos that I post. Other than that, guys, thank you all so much, and I thank you for all the messages that you guys sent from the last video. I saw South Africans, I saw you came in numbers, and we all are thinking alike. It's not something that some people said I was sucking out of my thumb. I'm thinking, clearly, if you are living in South Africa, you are living under a rock. If you are not living under a rock, you are one of those people we are having issues with. And as a result, you try to gaslight me in the comments, or try to shift the blame onto South Africans. I saw those messages, and I did see other people making other suggestions. I saw those messages regarding the suggestions that you were making, including one that really got me going, huh? France did it? Okay, I went down and I looked and I'm, oh my goodness, France actually did do it. The 2 states, is it parallel state? I can't remember. I read it a few weeks ago. I was like, okay, it's an idea, but how do I feel about it? I am a patriot, 100%. I love one South Africa, and I believe that one South Africa, we can fix it. We've done it before, not once, not twice, not 3 times, multiple times before. We cannot lose this one. This is a battle we can't lose, because at the end of the day, we only have South Africa. We don't have any other home. If anything had to happen to us, somebody drops a bomb, God forbid, people who don't belong here will be able to pack up and go. And who's going to be left here? It's going to be us, because we have nowhere else to go. So if we only have this home, it is our duty to defend it, protect it, fight for it. Even when people are throwing mud at us, we will continue to do it. We'll continue to fight for our country, its sovereignty and democracy. And we'll continue to unite and still stick to the decisions that we've made, that we are not going to chase anybody out, irrespective of how other people outside of our bubble called the Rainbow Nation feel. This is who we are, and this is the type of people we want to be. And I've said this, South Africans will always choose the nature of God, and that nature is love and forgiveness. That is why we have so many people here coming from everywhere, because they know that South Africans, they have the nature of God. We don't complain too much. We don't. Sometimes it frustrates my African American friends. They'll say, you guys need to be a little bit, and we're like, no, we're not like that. It takes time for us to get to that point. But while we're getting to that point, we are going to warn you and ask you to stop. But eventually, once we get to that line, it's very difficult to hold us back, because we've been warning you. And I feel like this is the point where South Africans are at right now. People are trying to hold us back, including the government. But now South Africans are like, it's enough. Enough is enough. And that is exactly what my videos or my previous videos have been about. Because sometimes, to be honest with you, having Ubuntu is exhausting. It's a nature we can't shake off, unfortunately. But having Ubuntu, it is exhausting. Sometimes even being a South African, always defending yourself and defending your people when they get attacked wherever they are in the world. We have to come and rally. It is sometimes exhausting. But you know what? It needs to be done nonetheless. It still has to be done. Otherwise, we can just give it up. And when we do, we'll be judged harshly. Even God himself will be like, really? Really? You fought all these other wars and this is the one that you failed? No, we are not going to fail this one. But anyways, guys, let me not speak too much. I thought I was going to be here for 3 minutes, but just to give you an update, then now I have a cell phone. I have a cell phone. Okay, that is so out of character. And yes, thank you. Thank you for the money, for the donations. I highly appreciate them. And yeah, let me work on the laptop now. See you guys much later. Please do not leave this video without liking, because when you engage the video, you like the video, you share the video, you subscribe, and you click the bell notification. All those activities contribute towards the money I'm going to earn on YouTube. So I'm able to do other things that I need to do. So thank you so much. I love you guys so much. I know you love me back. And let's continue doing this. One day, this bridge is going to be closed. One day. But first, looks like we got a lot of work also to do with each other. You know, in order for us to successfully bridge this gap that we have. So now and again, it shows the ugly head, and then we have to, you know, work on it. Other than that, guys, thank you all so much for listening. At this point, is it blabbing? I'm blabbing at this point in time. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you. May you all be abundantly blessed. What you guys do, sorry, this one thing I want to say. What you guys do, I don't know if you understand that when you give, I believe gifting somebody or giving is the biggest vibration that emits to God. And it impresses God so much that when he blesses you, he makes it more than what you've given. I don't know if I'm making sense there. So the gift of giving, it gives you back that kindness. Remember the lady that donated? I don't know. I don't know if it's a parable in the Bible where Jesus said you actually gave more than everyone. Yeah, that's exactly. Other than that, continue doing good to the world with the little that you have as well, because it will come back to you multiple times. And that is my prayer to each and every one of you. Thank you all. See you next time. Saligate. Janitanda. Love you. Bye.